Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video from the sacred grove under the sacred trees by the sacred creek, having a sacred moment with you. Stop seeking approval for what you're about to do or what you intend to do or about a goal you want to accomplish. What I'm about to say may seem foreign to you. However, it's true. Bear with me. I had to put Ace on his other leash. What I'm about to tell you is true. So, the theme is stop seeking approval for what you're about to do, or a goal you have, or the next step, or fulfilling a dream. Now, I'm not talking about discussing it with someone that is a trusted friend or a trusted family member. I'm not talking about that. I am speaking about going on Facebook. Hey, I'm thinking about doing this. What do you think? Don't do it. Why do we seek other people's approval? When we get an idea, when we want to accomplish a goal or go through with a dream we have. When we were growing up, all of us, most of us, to a degree, let's say being under 16 years of age, in most cases we sought permission from our parents or guardians to do certain things, or at least to let them know as kids where we're going when we walk out that door. I don't have to explain why that is, do I? And now that we're grown, we're adults, we're over 20, some of us, like me, I will be 66 here in a few weeks, and I don't need anyone's permission to do something today. Now, I live by myself, so the proper thing to do if I was with someone else during a conversation, and typically in relationships, the question comes up, what are we doing today, or what are you doing today? So, in that aspect, you answer the question, right? But in all other cases, why do we seek other people's approval for just about everything we're going to do? should we not have matured enough through all our experiences and learning to make our own decisions and, so to speak, approve what we're going to do to ourselves? I'm going to go back again to my ancestors, our ancestors, and tell you how times have changed and what I've been talking about, especially recently, sensory overload. Sorry. Sensory overload, not giving your five senses a break, all these little addictions we have. When you think about how your ancestors lived, it was a different system back then, yes. It was a different system. And if you live in, well, the system in the United States is capitalism. And for most people, it's get all you can while you can, no matter who you have to step over. But you understand what I mean when I'm talking about modern systems. We don't live in tribes or clans anymore, or groups. Obviously. Wherever you live, if it's a town, a borough, a village, a city, a metropolis, part of your life is contingent on obeying the rules and regulations, which there are many, whether you're walking or driving a vehicle. Chances are, if you want to do something on your property, you need a permit. And of course, a lot of people have this mentality. I wonder what the neighbors will think. Back in the times of antiquity, ancient times, these weren't intrusions that our ancestors had to deal with. I mentioned in a previous video that within your family group, your clan, your tribe, whatever it was, your little village, everyone knew what their responsibilities were. And everyone had responsibilities. I'm talking ancient times now. Gathering eggs, milking cows, or milking goats, making butter, farming, collecting crops, taking care of the buildings. Typically back then, each group had what was called a lawgiver. When disputes weren't settled amongst the tribal council, in a way, it was pretty simple. Everyone knew what they had to do, and everyone did what they had to do. That's how they functioned. And then there were the hunters who went out and gathered nuts and berries for one point of that type of lifestyle, or hunted animals. And then there was that process when the animals were brought back to be skinned and cut and stored if need be, or prepared for a feast. Everyone was involved in that. Today, it seems to me that with social media, there's this propensity that we tell the world every day what we're about to do. The world. Don't you trust your own judgment? When you're about to do something, do you sit down and analyze it? Break it down? Make a plan? And then go ahead with your plan? Really, for instance, if you're going on a vacation, you just need to let other people know that perhaps you might have someone watching your home or your pet. And that was about it. You didn't have to announce it. You went wherever you wanted to go. You didn't need other people's approval. And your lifestyle. And your lifestyle. As long as you are not let me put it this way. As long as you respect boundaries, other people's boundaries, and you have manners, you shouldn't concern yourself that your lifestyle needs to be approved by other people. Don't you have confidence in your own judgment?